And Kelston capitalised to win the game. TJ Varner in jersey number 6, the playmaker of the Scots side. Mount Albert Grammar. Another big physical Auckland schoolboy team. Richard Turner joins me in commentary.
Thanks, Scotty. These two teams warming up during the course of the semi-final number 1, and it might have been just as well, as they might not have liked what they saw in champion Kelston. Very, very impressive. So, a big job for either one of these sides, the one that gets through, but mine's on the job ahead. Grammar, last year's finalists, so we're looking to continue that trend as they get first use of the ball.
Clean take from the kick-off, something we didn't see in the last game. And then a scrappy from the base of the breakdown. Damon picked the ball up, and they go through the hands, looking for something on the outside through Eli Vorley. And he's taken it to touch. In fact, the man, Malo Tuitama, maybe an indication of where Scots want to take this game.
We had a look and thought the opportunity was on the outside, just got caught too wide, well defended. Mount Albert Grammar, set piece opportunity.
Ken Laban on the sideline for this one, as the line out is made, and Mount Albert Grammar decides to run it out from their own end goal. Here's Jack Goodhue, recently called in for a testing session with Gordon Titchens, the New Zealand coach. And certainly a player with a big future in the game if he commits to Sevens rugby. How would you feel being a schoolboy? Gordon Titchens says, I want to see how fit you are. Turn up to the Millennium Institute and do a big test on your own. Hot run. Away.
Not quite sure it's a test you want to pass, because it's only going to get harder.
Big strong running too. Now they're going to clear their red zone. Now they may have some space on the outside. Closed down as Scots come across in numbers. And defending their width very well. Taken into contact by Alahoro. Goodhue looking to dissect defenders. Jack Goodhue straight down and fed straight back. The ball is there. Mount Albert Grammar enjoying all the possession. Scots have them covered. Shot came in by Malo Tuitama. Picked up by Dylan Landon. Penalty and count. Lamb skipped out of the first tackle. Now they converge on him, and he's taken down just across the 10-metre line. Needs support. It arrives, but it's slow. Scots can organise their defensive system, and now they can take even more time with the scrum.
Oh, it's allowed to hold on to the ball for quite some time. Eventually the decision coming in their favour. Mount Albert Grammar, but quite keen to be physical. This Mount Albert Grammar side haven't really pushed the ball wide at all. Happy to take the contact, second or third pass.
It's been a long 2.5 minutes for Scots as well without the football, and Mount Albert with another possession via the scrum.
Edwards had to feed it up to Goodhue. He in turn found Blake Hallheier, and Hallheier ran out of room. So, in stark contrast to the previous semi-final, this one a real arm wrestle to get us underway. 0 after 3. And Scots now in possession. 2 over the top from Mount Albert Grammar trying to win possession. They can't get it. VAR fed the ball up to Kawai Save, and he loses it in contact, and will again come back for set piece. So the game just hopping from mistake to mistake at the moment.
Yeah, it is, but Scots College haven't had a lot of possession, and immediately when they get the opportunity, a rare opportunity, have a look at that. 20% territory works as well. Once again, Mount Albert Grammar with possession.
Fit out. That's a Goodhue, Jack Goodhue. And just looking for an easy play on the outside, and defence is coming across. George Edwards with a kick and field. Can't connect with Hallheier. And Scots now with a counter-attack opportunity. Looking for support as far. Found it in the shape of Volley. And he got the ball out wide. Now a real chance for Joe Damon. Had to stop, prop and look inside. Back for Eli Bullock. And he runs straight into two defenders. Now they can find an overlap out on this right-hand flank. Vara puts a step on instead. Gets around two and connects. Ball is good for Kamoisabe. And he gets on the outside. One to beat for him, two to beat. Gets the ball away. And Vara with a step to finish. And that is a cleverly constructed try by Scots College.
Oh, it certainly was. Scotty, 1 minute, or less than a minute ago. Yeah, but Bremer looking for all money like they were in. At the other end of the field, Scots College defended well, and then through this man brought the ball back.
Oh, the ref's gone down. The ref's gone down. Oh, he's had enough.
He's gone down badly too.
Oh, he's in agony there. That's no good for him. Angus Mady's come to the rescue, but he has gone down in a heap.
Taking the limelight somewhat off a very well constructed Scots College try.
He's ended up a jigsaw. He's gone
down all over the place. George Edwards in a bit of trouble with the knee. Mount Albert Grammar. TJ Va'aken involved at the beginning and involved at the end of that movement.
Here's what happened. Oh, look at the ankle. Top of your screen. That is no good. The human ankle's not supposed to do that. Puts a hop on, and that was him. He's managed to hop all the way to the in goal. That would have been closer to go to the sideline, but he's gone 50 on a bad ankle. That's commitment.
Exactly right. Stay committed.
There's Edwards and the injury to him, and he's just...
it's not pretty viewing right now. That's a hyperextension. That hurts.
It's an ankle-a-thon, yeah.
Angus Maby's come to the rescue. He's out in the middle now. He refereed the third semi-final.
I'd say the odds of him reffing the final are just shortened anyway. It's Mount Albert Grammar with the ball. James Halley took it into contact, double knock on.
Yeah, advantage there with Mount Albert Grammar. Nothing coming. Last year's finalist, Mount Albert Grammar. No work to do here. Plenty of possession, no points to show.
Halley from the scrum. Just looking to create something through Halaholo. And Goodhue now in the middle of the park. It's out of one. Now a chance on the outside for Ohio. And the defence comes across, led by VAR. And Angus Maby penalises Mount Albert.
It's been a tremendous half for Scots, given how little ball that they've had and the huge amount of defence they've had to do. Surprising that they lead 5-0.
Defence is keeping them in this contest. TJ Farr, who scored the try, was the first man back to make that tackle. So a 5-point lead for Scots College, 5-0 at half-time. We'll head to the huddles in just a moment. But some real thinking to do for Ramsey Tomokino and the Mount Albert Grammar School staff.
You've got to find a way through. We've already alluded to it. A very, very good Scots College defensive system. Rams in the middle already into the check. Tomokino.
You know, I've got no idea what to say. 25%. We'll be first to score the next half. Okay, let's get on with the job. Okay, have a few changes. Okay, step to task. And let's go on with it. Okay, Jackie.
James got fresh legs, mate. And reset to attack them on the next phase. Right?
Look at the coaching staff, is it Ken Lehman, when you consider the two respective head coaches of these schools?
Yes, exactly. Well, Elvar was the coach of the Wellington team the last couple of seasons. They went to Nationals, and Rangi Tomokino himself has had some time with the Auckland team, hasn't he, at Nationals? So quality coaches in charge of these two good school teams.
Elvar, of course, for New Zealand secondary schools in the 15s game, and Ramsey Tomokino, who will select the secondary schools team out of this. So
Well, both of them
Not bad.
very calm in terms of the delivery of their half-time message.
Well, it's as good as nil, isn't it?
Absolutely.
One man's has never been strong, but 5 points is not a lot to catch up on in a game of sevens. But pops the mouth guard back in. Probably spent a bit of time at the Laban house. TJ Varner likes to be in control. And a mistake from the kick-off in front, says Angus Maybe.
He actually lived with us for a couple of years while Earl was coaching in Japan. Sumo TJ, the boy you need.
Where does he put it? Quick hit from the halfway line. TJ Varner turns it on the inside. To Tama. 4 and 6 for Scots College trying to control things here. Umaga Jensen heads in field, the big man. Got a fin working, still going. Umaga Jensen now needs to find support. Eventually does. And this could be a big try for Scots College. Alex Fido, the big unit is over.
Oh, big smiles and why not? Oh, and a little dance to boot too. Alex Fido. Perfect start, Scots College. To the second half. Never had a lot of possession in the first 7 of this game, and then Peter Umaga Jensen, look at this, just says get out, does a little catch himself, sees the opportunity to the left, and then the big fella Alex Fido backing up nicely.
Pretty happy about it as well. Big front row is a tight head prop in the 15s game. Alex, he's only young, one of the younger players in the side as well. He's got another 2 years at least in the first 15.
Tell you what, he's done his job too. They've taken him off the big guy. 5 points in the bank from the tight end prop, and it's over.
Not even close. The conversion attempt from Mr. Lake.
Great job
for his efforts.
Yeah, great job too by Peter Umaga Jensen. Pod to set that up.
He can run. VAR. High restart. Josh Goodhue on the field now in jersey number 2. Mount Albert Grammar School. From inside their own 22, Jack Goodhue. Found support. Ball's gone loose. Chance now for Scots on the transition. And here is Umaga Jensen again, who's popped up on the other side of the park. And the flag is up. So just have the line out.
That's good. Keep himself in. Tried hard, Peter Umaga Jensen, and Mount Albert Grammar go because they're under pressure now.
10 points to nil the scoreline. Mount Albert Grammar trying to rush things in there at 22. Scots' defence has really been the facet of their game that has got them in front today. They have put the hurt on Mount Albert Grammar defensively. The tackles will still need to be made. 10 points to nil, plenty of time in the game. Mount Albert come out through Blake Horhaya, who's created a number of half chances today. Picked up by Halley, who managed to get the ball away. Now a step on. And a chance for Mags. One pass out now. Schwenking, trying to get on the outside, can't do it. Hacked ahead. Still a chase line, Halley. One bounce too many, and a step inside under the bar they go. Dylan Lamb with a try for Mount Albert Grammar. And a handy position too for the conversion.
Oh, much needed too. Dylan Lamb, the finisher. It's great work down the right flank. He's Shrinky. Came on here. The hands on hips. In a battle this one, semi-final. Normally you're expending energy from running, but this has been a real physical contest. Taking its toll on both sides. Just the 3 points in it with a successful conversion.
Yeah, the significance of that try as well as it came from a long way out. They dominated possession almost the entire match, and we had to wait 2 or 3 minutes into the second half for the first try eventually to come.
Taken in by Volley and put 2 with just 3 points in the game. And what a defensive play by Josh Goodhue, and then all came to nothing with a mistake. 11 and a half gone, Scott's still hanging on.
Oh, volley left it. Fend for himself in the contact. 3 Mount Albert Grammar players there, they get the strip through Goodhue and then say Scotty, immediately the error.
Touch. Sit. Wait for the ball. Go.
Good by VAR, scrum under pressure, Scots get the penalty. Less than 2 remaining here, Scots College.
They'll take the easy yards here into the break, so they won't get too many, but the clock continues to tick.
VAR not worried about distance, but they'll just walk their way up to this line out. You do have to be careful about being pinged for wasting time.
Well, you need to also be careful about shutting down and going into the wrong mode here.
As this kid, he intentionally drops the pass from the ball boy just to buy some more time for his team. He has lived with the Lavens. Right over the top, mistake made. Goodhue has the ball for Mount Albert Grammar School. 1 minute 15 remaining in the second Cup semi-final. Who will go on to face Kelston this afternoon? Jack Goodhue. Taken down as VAR tried to get over the top. Ball is there, well presented. Away came Mathieu. He got his pass away to Lamb. Lamb trying to get on the outside. He can't do it. He had a foot and touch. And finally the flag goes up. But not before the referee says knock on. I think the linesman should have called line out.
We're looking at a couple of tired sides after 2 long days, trying to hang in there. And the winner of this, of course, the ominous task of a red-hot Kelston.
Sit. Hold the weight.
If you've just joined us, Kelston Boys High School demolished Rotorua 50 points to 0 in the first semi-final. This one a much closer affair. Although Scots will know yesterday they pushed Kelston very hard. If they had to face them again in the final, they won't need much motivation. And now a turnover play for Mount Albert Grammar School with 10 seconds left on the clock. Then they lose it in contact. And that will be enough for Scots College.
Oh, they'll take all the time in the world to set this scrum, Scotty, but Mags reflect on this. It'll be 3 mistakes, ball handling mistakes that have cost them, and Scots College the victors.